All right, we got a nice action-packed episode filled here for you. We got
Hmm.
MLB updates. I know the
Hmm.
trade line has came and went. We got
Hmm.
some players on the move.
Yep.
Um, we're gonna put a huge disclaimer alert because
Hmm.
we have both seen Spider-Man and we're gonna get into it. So if
Yes,
you
sir.
haven't seen it, we'll try to, hint at where we talked about it,
Hmm.
so you can skip over it.
Yep.
Um, but we're going to be talking about it. We have plenty to talk about. I mean, we kept having to stop ourselves, like off
Yeah.
pod.
Yeah.
But so we're pumped. And then of course we got another cryptid corner for you.
Yes,
So
sir.
we got a nice fun episode today.
Hmm.
Let's get right into it.
And I double cup. I'm getting high as fuck. I'm getting high as fuck. I'm getting high.
Baseball news. Where do we want to start? Luis Garcia to the Yankees seems like a good starting spot.
Yes, sir. I mean, I immediately got the notification because he's on my fantasy team. I was like,
Hmm.
damn. Apparently, he's one of the, is it league leaders in hitting percentage?
Like batting average or
Yeah.
uh perhaps. I know he's pretty solid.
Hmm.
And that short porch is probably gonna provide him some nukes for you too.
Oh, for sure. 100,
Um,
100%. I mean, I feel like with is Mr. Judge still out? Is that is he still hurt?
I feel like I haven't heard about him coming back. Like I feel like ESPN would be blowing up my phone.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, oh my God, Aaron Judge is back. But
The return. Yeah.
pretty much. I mean, yeah, Luis Garcia, he's 24 homers,
Hmm.
and it's just gonna keep climbing.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. Yeah, I got him off waivers in fantasy, which is kind of nuts. I don't know.
Yeah, just chilling there for you.
Yeah, for real.
Dude, I had the same thing happen with the Aroldis Chapman. I'm like, where did he come from?
Oh my God, yeah.
I'll take him.
Shout out to
I
Roldis.
feel like stealing him from someone.
Hmm. 100%.
Um, what else? I know the Sox picked up a couple positions that they needed.
Hmm.
They got Luis Castillo for some starting rotation depth, which is
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Could use that if he could be hover around, maybe sub 4 ERA. That'd be perfect.
Hmm.
With Kyle Teal's injuries, I know they picked up Joey Bart, who's a serviceable catcher.
Yep.
Nothing crazy on offense, solid
Hmm.
defender. Shoot, who was the last guy I was thinking of? Oh, Bretton Doyle. So some more outfield depth. I know that was
Yep.
a big concern.
Hmm.
So maybe now they can have Antonacci maybe play in the infield a little bit more,
Yeah.
which would be
Yes.
awesome.
Hmm. I'm always like looking at Antonacci on the waivers. I'm like, he's very appealing.
Yeah, like you want him to work out because like he's like okay, he hits for average,
Hmm.
and then there's always the but, which is like but he's not hitting for power and he's not stealing bases.
For sure. Okay. For sure.
But I like Antonacci. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
His interviews always crack me up.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw one where he went on field with Harold Baines.
Hmm.
It was like a White Sox legend,
Mm.
and and they're both like notorious like pretty introverted dudes. And
Yeah.
within like 30 seconds, Antonacci's like, "Weather's crazy, isn't it?"
Just
It's like that's
immediately
the
to the
first thing
weather.
you think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
God,
weather's nice.
bro, that kind of hits home. Every dude's been there though.
Oh yeah, just fail safe to the weather.
100%. The amount
But
of times you pull out your phone and look at the weather app is
just at the function, you're like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
yeah,
Let's
for
check the
real.
weather.
Yeah, just oh God. Yep.
Bro, go do something, anything. Nope,
Hmm.
we gotta make sure this weather's locked down.
Yes, sir. Which
Um,
flashing it over to the Twins.
yeah, I was
Get
gonna just ask that.
get Minter up and moving around.
Yep.
I
All time fucking phone call,
Bro, I
dude.
think I watched that like 15 times the other day, just fucking crying.
Dude, it's so funny. I don't even know how they got the number.
Me
Just like
either.
get him up and moving around.
He's like, he's He's in the dugout. We'll get him down there.
Okay.
You see him jogging around in the
Oh
background,
my
dude.
God. Yeah. Dude, that's
Oh my
so funny. When
God.
they showed it on the TV in the living room of Minter going down to the bullpen, I
hmm
lost my shit.
Oh my God. It's generational clip. But
Mm-hmm.
the Twins got some much needed pitching help, which is seems to be our weakness so far this season. So yeah, the Twins got Dean Krimmer. He's a right-handed pitcher. They got AJ Minter, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So so those will be some good additions to the pitching, the bullpen.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's like I'm trying to think of a comparison, but you can never have too much pitching.
100%. They also got, sorry, I forgot about this one. Jeff Hoffman. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. From the Blue Jays.
From the Jays. Dude, the Jays were dishing
hmm
people. Like, I know Kevin Gosman went to the Cubs. The Cubs went nuclear on pitching.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They're like, all right, well, they're probably just going to get hurt anyway. We might as well get everyone that's on the block.
Yeah.
Hopefully, some
Yeah.
can stay healthy.
hmm Hopefully.
But
Fingers crossed.
I don't know. The funny thing about it is it's pretty much it built up to the point where it's just like, who's going to beat the Dodgers? Like, that's just the question I think that comes out of the trade deadline is who's taking down the Dodgers? Can anyone take down the Dodgers?
Yeah, dude. I think I was trying to ask you the other day. I was like, what's the
Hmm
true gravity of this text? And you're like, it's the Avengers. Like,
They have assembled the Avengers now that
hmm
they have Tariq Skubal. Um, but I don't know why people hate on the Dodgers. I think I was trying to explain it to you. They shouldn't. They should hate their own ownership more than they should hate the Dodgers
the Dodgers just know how to play the,
because they're spending money.
yeah.
They're trying to get the best talent. They're getting the best talent, and your
hmm
favorite team's not because your owner's a cheap bastard.
Yeah.
And Tommy's frozen.
I can still hear you. I got you. I can still
We're
hear you.
back.
Yep, I can still hear you
Okay, we'll just cut that out.
for sure. Even if we keep going, I could hear you the entire time. So,
Okay. Um. Yeah. So I mean, if the Dodgers win the World Series, we're pretty much just not going to have baseball next year, which is going to suck because everyone's salty bitches.
yeah, everyone's stadium's gonna look like the Twins.
Dude, I hope so. Oh, never mind. You meant like in terms of attendance.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like in terms of like what it like physically appearing. I'm like, damn, dude, Twins got a nice stadium, but
No, no, no. No. Attendance wise,
yeah,
because at least anytime they played the Dodgers, because they're gonna be like, what's even the point?
right. Well, I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, even if you look at the standings, I mean, like I looked at, it, I'm like, wait, they only have that. Like that's their record. Like it
hmm
feels like it should be more than that. Like the Brewers overtook them
Yeah. Oh
just
yeah,
because
70 wins. Holy.
they have this lanky fucker who can throw 105.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah. I that's all I see on Twitter is just him beating his own record.
Yeah, just how much can he gas it up? And then I mean, like seriously, I think it's a serious talk. Who's gonna beat the Dodgers? I mean, the Brewers are probably the favorites right now, if
hmm
we're looking at it. I mean, the
Yeah.
Braves have to be mentioned.
Yep.
Um, I don't know if anyone in the AL is gonna get done.
I was about to say, I mean,
Tampa Bay,
you'd have to put like all your cards on the Rays or pray that
yeah,
the
but
Yankees just pick it up.
yeah, but the Rays are. It's like Junior Caminero and the power of friendship are getting it done.
They just got team chemistry. That's what's carrying them right now.
Literally, dude, that's all the AL is. It's a
Yes.
battle of the power of friendship.
Yeah.
Who's got the best chemistry as a team?
hmm
Versus the
Yep.
NL, I think it's actually like, hey, just go let your superstars be superstars.
hmm
'Cause, I mean, shit,
Which,
the Cubs are back up there, which came kind of out of nowhere.
hmm Yeah. Shout out to Rays. They just got Liam Hicks from the Marlins.
Yep.
Yep, that's huge.
Even
Solid.
though the Sox just tickled them a little bit.
Yeah, 100%.
They won a series, which is good. But now
hmm
they're getting smoked by Boston.
I did see that Scooble's debut got spoiled by I forgot who they played last night, but the Dodgers lost.
The Cubs.
Oh wow, that's huge.
The Cubs already won the series.
Yeah.
And they're going, I mean, it's not a rubber match. Game three is tonight
hmm
or this afternoon. Um, but yeah, they already won the series.
That's
So
insane.
shit.
Shout
The Cubs, maybe.
Hey, shout
I've
out
always,
PCA
yes, big shout out to he might win. Probably not, but he should maybe be in talks of NL MVP.
for sure.
Um, I don't know why I love toying with the idea of a crosstown World Series.
hmm
Every time the Sox and Cubs are good, I'm just like, well, what if?
Yeah, 100%. Dude,
What
that would be
if?
absolute cinema. There
Oh
might be
my
street fights
God.
going on, but
It would be like New York and the championship, probably.
hmm
Because again, I know we're kind of spoiled. Um, but it's been a minute since they've had a Chicago team even like sniffing a championship.
Yeah,
So this would be fucking fun.
that would be sick, dude.
As long as one team does solid in the playoffs, that's all I'm rooting for. Because again, I don't hate on the Cubs. I'd rather it be the Sox, but hey,
100%.
I mean, shit, the Sox are fourth in the AL right now.
hmm Which Twins are sliding back a bit. Twins are sliding back.
I
Them
saw
damn,
that.
them damn Guardians,
Yeah.
bro.
Dude, it wasn't even the Guardians. It was the White Sox. Or I don't know, maybe it was all three teams.
hmm
Like the Sox won a few games, and then like Cleveland and Minnesota lost a few. Because I know you guys, it was like 1.5 and 2, I think, last week, and now it's 3-4.
Yeah. hmm
Still gettable. Like,
For
we're going to
sure.
be sitting here mid September being like, fuck, whose division is it?
Oh, 100%.
Cleveland's still robotic at
hmm
500. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But
Yep. There's a Did you did you see that small tidbit on the Adley Rutschman trade?
I was just thinking about that. I was like, well, since the Sox are playing Boston,
hmm
that was a big trade for Boston. They were pretty active at the deadline too,
Yeah. 100%.
which will be interesting to see how that plays out. Because I don't know. Usually, when you have a team that's on a heater like that, you don't want to change a whole lot.
hmm
And I mean, shit, they got a solid catcher in Adley Rutschman.
Yep.
But this is a great transition for us. He texted me.
hmm
So all props to you for finding this. But he was on his way to see Brand New Day,
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Dude, that gut punch, dude. I can't even imagine the feeling.
I don't know how Adley Rutschman felt. Like I haven't seen if he has released like a statement on it.
hmm
But I just know that the Orioles have been like they were supposed to be good and they've just been mid.
Yeah.
Like they had a couple solid years and then they just were mid.
Yeah.
So maybe it was good news. He's like, oh shit, we're
hmm
going to Boston.
For sure.
And Boston's good.
I mean, he had to be a little salty because he was going with his buddies. If
He
he's
was.
yeah, for sure. He's on the way to the movie with his buddies. They're like, "Hey, you just got traded to Boston. You got to take a flight in the morning."
If you're taking a flight from Baltimore to Boston, actually that would be a flex, but I don't think it would be necessary.
You do the Max Crosby route. You drive from fucking Las Vegas to Baltimore.
Yep. Yep. Didn't he say it was like a 2 hour drive or something like that?
I thought it
Or
was
wait,
like
no, no, no,
seven
no, 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 no.
hours.
Yeah, not from. God, I'm totally forgetting that story, but
No,
yeah, I
you're
know they
no,
drove his
no
ass out
worries.
there.
hmm That's insane, dude. But yeah, speaking of, I think um we need to talk about Spider-Man Brand New
Let's
Day a
get
bit.
into it, dude.
First off, I
God,
think
I've
we
been
should
waiting for
start
this.
with our ranking 1 out of 10 for the movie.
1 out of
And a
10.
precursor, another spoiler warning. If you haven't seen
Yes, another. Mm-hmm.
if you haven't seen Spider-Man Brand New Day, this is your time to fast forward,
Fast forward.
pause, come back to this segment.
You can pick it back up with Cryptid Corner. We got that going
100%.
later.
100%. Absolute
Um,
cinema in the back half of the episode.
mm-hmm. Literally, dude, I thought about just texting you that picture right away
hmm
afterwards. Just that, dude.
You literally, dude.
I was like, I don't even know where to start. If I'm being honest.
So start
Um,
1 out of 10, ranking 1 out of
start
10
one
for
out
your
of
movie.
10. I
Yeah.
texted you last night. I said 8.7.
8.7. Yes.
8.7 for me.
So I've seen the movie twice. First time around, I
Mm-hmm.
gave it an 8. Second time around, I think I'm going to give it a 7.5.
Mm.
hmm
Interested to hear what changed.
Yeah, for sure. We can definitely get into it. Let's start with some of the big main stuff. They introduce a huge factor in the MCU into this movie.
You talking Jean Grey?
Yes, sir. They introduce Jean Grey, hence the X-Men is coming at some point.
Yep. Yep. We're gonna get some X-Men coming up.
For sure.
I thought she was awesome. Sadie Sink did a great job.
I did I did I did like her as Jean Grey a lot. I thought it was a perfect casting. I was just
hmm
sometimes I got caught up in thinking that I was watching Stranger Things. If
Oh, okay. See, as
Yeah.
someone who has never watched Stranger Things,
hmm
I didn't have to. That wasn't in my mind.
Yeah,
It
100%.
was so. I
That
wonder
which
if
is
that played a
awesome.
factor
Which is
into
awesome.
being like, okay, I can just dig into it.
It's not like that whole thought took away from the movie. Like obviously I can separate Stranger Things from Jean Grey. It's just like some of the scenes were giving some of the same energy as the scenes in Stranger Things. So,
Definitely, probably in the back half of it too. Like when
hmm
she's in the room
Yeah,
with the guy, and she just blows the fucking room up. I could see that getting very Stranger Things esque,
100%.
and like the
100%.
mind control and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
Again, I haven't seen it.
yeah. But that's also going into more of the Jean Grey. That was kind of one of my big takeaways that I don't necessarily think is a positive thing for the movie was they didn't really hint at any other mutants besides her sister.
Yeah, I did notice that. I mean, but is there an implied hint with the fact that okay, yeah, she is an X-Men,
hmm
like that kind of just implied like maybe to the viewer it's like, okay, well, the X-Men are coming.
Yeah, for
Like
sure. I know
obviously
that.
they had Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine, so it's like
hmm
who else is coming? I mean, you got them obviously in the Deadpool movies.
Which I know they've done some of the casting for the new X-Men as well. What is it? Samantha
Yeah,
Weavering
Samara
was
Weaving, dude. Oh my God.
cast as Emma Frost. I think that is peak casting. Um,
Dude, I love Samara Weaving.
100%, dude. I think she's perfect for that role. And I don't know that also that end credit scene was not very fulfilling for me. I wish they would have just
Yeah,
used
same
that
here.
end credit scene showing maybe Jean Grey pulling up to Xavier's school. I don't know.
Something like that. Or like, I mean, tease something else.
Yeah.
Like end credit scene, like make end credit scenes great again.
100%, dude. And I don't know. I just have I find myself on the second rewatch, I had a lot of more unanswered questions that I didn't see the first time around, if that makes
Hmm.
sense.
Like
Because
different ones or like the same ones, but like they're elevated.
different ones, because I know new knowledge now as of watching the movie the second time.
Okay.
So obviously Punisher is in the movie, which I love Punisher's character in
Loved
the
it.
movie. I loved it. I do think he was a little soft, if we're being real.
Yeah, I mean, again, I know that this is a Disney
Hmm.
made movie, and if you
Yeah.
watch the Punisher series, and I know I watched the shit out of it. I think I've
Yeah.
probably watched it like 3 times. I love the Punisher series.
Yeah.
He was very soft for Punisher.
100%. Oh, and actually it's this was a Sony movie. This
Was it?
was it was
Oh yeah,
Sony.
that's right.
Yeah.
Duh, it's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Duh. Um, but I don't know for his role though. Like I think he did good.
I love the whole buddy cop aspect with him and Spider-Man.
Yes,
I do
I
love that.
loved watching their relation, like the relationship through the movie, like from where they
Hmm.
started, where they're just like, "Fuck you, no, dude, fuck you," and then it like
100%.
came to like, "Yo, bro, sorry I shot you, my bad.
Oh yeah,
I
100%.
got your back. Like I'll cover your escape. Like I got you. Get out of
Hmm.
here."
That was really cool. I love that.
Loved
Um,
it.
I do another thing for me was they showed at the beginning of the movie this montage of Spider-Man fighting all the street level villains and stuff.
Hmm.
Where's our Daredevil cameo, my guy?
See, okay, I'm glad you brought this up because I was just thinking this. From a personality standpoint,
Hmm.
I feel like Spider-Man and Daredevil, at least the way that Daredevil has been recently portrayed and the way Spider-Man's being portrayed, they wouldn't be a good mix together.
I know, but like even a cameo, a
I don't
shout,
think.
they're like in the same city at the same time. He was in the last
Yeah.
movie as Matt Murdock. All
Mm-hmm.
between this movie and between Daredevil Born Again and this movie, Daredevil has
Right.
exposed that he's Daredevil. They
Mm-hmm.
also said that in Daredevil Born Again season 2 that New York is on the brink of martial law. But then in Spider-Man they're saying that
It's all
crime rates are at
fucking
an all-time
kumbaya.
low. It's
Yeah.
all it's all-time low. That's kind of like contradicting itself.
Yeah, I wonder where the timeline is with that stuff.
Because someone
Uh,
tried to make the point, they're like, well, it's time jumps, you know? But then at the beginning of the movie, they're showing right after No Way Home, and then they time jump to present day. So then you kind of
hmm.
assume that Daredevil Born Again season 2 is like right then. You have no other choice to think that it's
Uh,
kind
I
of the
mean, would
same
it?
time or a little prior.
Yeah, would it be like right in the middle then?
It would have to be in the
Like
middle.
right after like Ned and MJ went to Boston. Like you'd
When
think that it had
when
to have happened right
Spider-Man's
then
fighting
when
all
he
the street
really
level
started
villains and
getting down
shit.
and dirty. Where he's like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna commit. It had to have been
100%.
around then. Because then it's like the only
100%.
logical way that you can curve that.
And
Um,
Punisher has such a big role in that Daredevil universe.
yeah, true. Yeah.
He's the
Because I
big
know,
common denominator.
yeah. Um, it would have been cool. Even like an Easter egg, like he's like taking like a call next to like Fogwell's gym or something.
Or you like pass the law firm that he works at, and you see
Right.
his
Yeah,
name
something
thing.
of that sort. Like where
Yeah.
it's just like, oh yeah, like just so you know, like obviously he was as a defense attorney in the last movie, but
Mm-hmm.
here's like a little homage to that.
100%.
But I
100%.
did think I'm like, okay, but their personalities wouldn't really mix the best because they're kind of like the same but a little different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, I
Um.
did love in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I got the vibe. It just reminded me so much of the PS4 game a
Yeah,
little
and I
bit.
know they were using a lot of like the fighting moves and like
Yes, dude.
how you knock the dude falls off the roof and then Spider-Man saves him even though he's a bad guy,
Yeah,
you know?
he just and flips him to the side of the building.
Yep, that
Yep.
is straight out of the video game.
Like that was one thing that I'm like, oh damn, it's like setting up kind of like the video game.
It's like that
Why'd have to get
once
back
upon
on
a
that?
time in Hollywood clip, like the like the
Yeah,
I can't
exactly,
whistle
dude.
well, but like
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, like it really for me, like it kind of peaked when I saw a Tombstone just fucking web to the side of the wall.
Which I low-key thought he was gonna have a bigger role in the movie, if we're being completely real, because they kind of hyped up that this
Yeah,
dude was playing Tombstone. Like they hyped
yeah.
him up a lot. So I thought he was gonna have a slightly bigger role than just 20 seconds of screen time.
No, it was literally like what him choking him out on the
He's
side of the
like,
building and
"How
then him
long do you
being
think it
on the
would
side
take
of the
for me
building.
for you to hit the ground when I drop you?" And then Spidey's like, "Let's find out." And he just like kicks him.
Yeah, just kicks off of him.
Yeah.
Um, oh gosh, what else?
Uh,
We had Scorpion.
yes, which I think they did him so dirty, bro. He was a punching bag in a fucking like a
Yeah.
what is it, a vessel the entire movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first scene, they're just like, all right, yeah, he just gets waxed. But I mean, the Scorpion's kind of a bitch, if we're being real.
When Jean Grey was controlling him, dude, he was so good. He was
He
fucking goated.
was.
He was
Yeah.
goated.
Do we want to get into that side of it? Like the whole arachnid levels,
Mm-hmm.
like overdosing almost
Mm-hmm.
with the whole like arachnid hormone level things.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like a lot of times Spider-Man, like I feel like he just focuses his energy, maybe not necessarily in the right area.
100%.
Like, I mean, I get that he was going through like, I don't even know, I want to say like bodily trauma,
Yeah.
but it's just like, okay, well, you're trying to create this inhibitor for yourself
Mm-hmm.
when you know, oh, hey, there's this person jumping from body to body that's like I can't identify.
Yeah.
I don't know why you don't put that energy more there, which he kind of did in passing, which was weird
Mm-hmm.
also.
But it's like,
But
yeah, I get the whole, I like how they introduced Spider-Man is the creator of the inhibitor chip thing because that is a huge timeline in the X-Men universe. That is a
hmm,
huge part in the X-Men universe. Like the whole like inhibitor collar thing, like just disabling
okay,
mutants. And so I like that
so
they're
I'm not
tying
as
in
familiar, but
Spider-Man's the creator of those. That's kind of you can see that
hmm,
because then damage control takes his inhibitor chip and they like do their own thing with it.
and
He's
that's
like,
more in the X-Men side of things.
yes, this will get more into the X-Men side of things, which also Mesker, the damage control, the
Yes,
leader of damage control, he escapes at the end of the movie. You don't know what
yeah,
happens to him. They just say
hmm,
he fled and you don't know. So there's theories are he's coming back heavy in the X-Men stuff.
that would be huge. I could see
Hmm.
that. Um, yeah, I obviously things kind of went by the wayside at the end of the movie there. That's why he was able to escape because
Yeah.
obviously Punisher mistakenly, or well, he tried to shoot um Jean Grey,
Hmm.
which was also crazy to see like how his spider sense was
That was an insane.
in
I
that scene.
love
That
that
was
scene so
awesome.
much. How you like here's the gun cock and then like the
Yeah, as he's sitting on the couch comforting Jean Grey in his
he's
own vision from
it
Aunt May,
it just starts ringing and
and
he's
then
like,
it's just he hears the and the shot, and then he
hmm
just knows and spins and eats that bullet,
eats it, bro.
and
Which is
then she
like
kind of like
they pulled a No Way
goes
Home
in.
on us.
It was
Like what
awesome,
they pulled a No Way Home pump fake on us. Like Toby getting stabbed at the end of No Way Home. You're like, oh shit, he's
right?
dead. And then
Oh my god, I sat in the theater. I was like,
that's what I'm saying, dude. I was like,
I was stressed the fuck out.
they're
Like I'm
really about
like,
to kill off Tom Holland Spider-Man. I was like, no way they're
I
about to do this.
because we've said it like off camera is like there's gonna be a Spider-Man variant that gets the gat at some point
100%.
soon. And I was like, no
100%.
fucking way. As soon as I saw, I'm like, no fucking way they do it to Tom right now. Just as I was coming around on this guy, like,
100%.
but then it's
And
like, oh no, actually, Jean Grey is gonna like get in his mind and like control him, his
hmm
body like for him, which was
yep.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she was like breathing for him, keeping him alive. That was pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty sick.
Because
But
they
small
bonded in
tidbit,
his own vision. Yeah.
small tidbit on the Jean Grey side of things. I think they may have made her a little too evil at the start of the movie. If we're being
Oh,
real.
totally, dude.
She made that dude walk into oncoming traffic, bro. And
Yeah,
then
for no fucking reason.
for no reason she's like, "I'm fast." And he gets smacked by a car. Like,
It's
come
like, I
on.
know who you are, bitch.
And then she like basically blue balls Peter Parker with MJ. Like
Oh
just
my god.
kisses.
Yeah,
That is the best scene in the movie. Best
that
scene in
was
the
up
movie.
there
For me at least, best scene
because
in the movie.
you knew because that hug was very long and about like 3 seconds went by. I'm like, that's not fucking MJ.
And then she goes, "Hold her, Peter." And you're like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
you're like, yep, knew
oh,
that was gonna fucking happen.
peak, yeah,
Got her ass, bitch.
peak." Zendaya,
Get
peak acting
fucked.
in that scene. Peak
Oh my
acting by
god, dude.
Zendaya and Tom Holland.
Zen, dude, that was a great scene. Yeah, just what are you gonna do, bitch?
Hmm.
Got your ass. You thought it was that easy? You thought it was like a
Oh
fucking
my
movie,
God.
dude? Come
Oh my
on.
God. That it was the other thing, the little cheesy how he gets his facial recognition on Jean Grey just from like her driving by in the car, when he's like sitting on the curb. I
Right.
thought that was a little like okay. It was just like
It was a
right in
little too
front of him.
easy.
Yeah, 100%. And then
And the ID came even a little too easy too. I
100%.
don't
They're
know
like
how much work Evie's putting in, but fucking unsung hero.
for real, shout out to Evie, but how was Spider-Man affording all this stuff? Apparently Peter Parker's supposed to be
Dude,
broke.
he was buying flowers for his mom or Aunt May every day. And I'm like, bro, where are you getting this income?
Bringing in groceries constantly. He's got that fucking
He ordered
quad
Little
monitor
Caesars,
setup.
bro.
Yeah, with all the AI printers. Come on, bro.
Maybe Tony left him a little something, something.
That's what I'm thinking. Or he's
Had to
heavily
have.
invested in Bitcoin.
Yeah. It's a Doge going to the moon.
Yes, sir.
All right, Tom, we're gonna keep talking some Spidey here, but breaking news.
Yeah.
We have Stephon Diggs
Mm-hmm.
going to the Commanders.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be huge.
I think he just took Brandon Ayuk's dream roster spot.
Brandon Ayuk's out there somewhere punching air right now.
Yeah, dude.
Um,
1 year worth
yeah,
12 million for the Commanders right now, though. I
that's
think this is
solid.
the first time recording we've had news come in. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like definitely mid recording.
Hmm.
It'll be
Hey,
interesting. Like if Terry can stay healthy,
yeah, him and
that's a
they
good duo.
replaced they took found a replacement for Debo, which Debo's back on the Niners,
Huge.
which is um huge, honestly. I think Stephon Diggs is a great possible potential number one receiver, number two, even.
It just all depends on Terry's health.
100%.
So we'll see. I mean, another weapon for Jaden Daniels. I'm sure he'll appreciate that.
Yep, hopefully he can stay healthy this next season.
Yep, him as well.
Hmm.
Because people still think he's better than Caleb, but we don't have to get into that right now.
Yeah, which is bonkers.
Um, but
Bananas.
yeah, nuts. Let's get back into Spider-Man.
Yes, sir. We haven't
Dude,
fulfilled our
no,
itch. Yeah.
we're gonna. It's an itch that needed to be
Um,
scratched, and it got scratched pretty good.
here's a take for you off rip, okay?
Okay,
Would the movie have been even cooler if they left the Hulk stuff out of the trailer? Like the Hulk stuff was a surprise cameo.
if they left the Hulk stuff out of the trailer, yes,
I feel like the
I
movie
think it'd have been that much better.
would have went for me from a 7.5 to an 8.5 easily.
Yeah. Well, especially because the two things that they had in the trailer was, I mean, the professor things, whatever. Like,
Hmm.
I get that.
Yeah.
Like even if they just left it at that
Yeah.
and didn't show the thunderclap, that's all they had to do is not show the thunderclap.
a hundred
Because even
percent.
then, I like saw it. I'm like, oh shit,
Mm-hmm.
fucked them up.
100%. That's like what fans have been wanting from the Hulk forever. I mean, we've just been wanting Rage Hulk back, and
Oh my god, dude.
seeing him, Sony did him so nice, bro. Like they're so clean.
Mm-hmm.
He was insane looking when he went full Rage Hulk mode.
Yeah, when it wasn't like Jean Grey mind controlling him,
Yes, which
when it was
he's like,
actually Banner becoming Hulk,
I
he
got full,
was.
I got full on chills when he's like, he's coming, evacuate the building. He's like slamming the
Yeah.
table. Get out of the
Hmm.
building.
Dude, they made him look like fucking how probably the ancient Greeks thought Zeus looked.
A
I'm
hundred
like,
percent.
damn, dude.
And that's like
And
that makes you think that he's Spider-Man's truly never seen full Rage Hulk.
yeah,
Like he's only seen Banner and then Smart Hulk.
Banner and Smart Hulk.
Yeah.
True. Dude, see, this is what I was thinking, and like this happened, I think, a couple times.
Hmm.
Is I was like, when is he gonna realize if he just removes his inhibitor chip that he created for himself? Like, I would have loved to see the like blackout Spider-Man because it's not
Oh
like
yeah.
Venom, but like he like blacked out or
Yeah.
something,
Hmm.
and see him fight Hulk.
Yeah.
That would have been peak.
100%. I didn't think he needed to use or try to attempt to use the shocker glove. You know how he like Spider-Man
Yeah,
whips the shocker glove, puts it on, and then goes to punch him, and Hulk just grabs it and smashes it.
caught it.
Yeah, caught that shit. If fully raged out Spider-Man gave Hulk like a left hook and like made him stagger, that would have been insane.
I would have loved to have seen that.
A hundred
That would
percent.
have been a great fight.
I do have.
Um,
I think there's been 3 or 4 MCU projects in a row, though, like literally in a row, that they've beaten the a villain with the power of friendship. Like actually, like Thunderbolts, they beat the main villain.
mm,
Spoiler with the power
power
of
of
friendship.
friendship.
Power of friendship. And I know in this movie for sure they kind of went the Black Widow route of like Spider-Man calming Hulk down, like talking him down, like it's me, Peter, your friend. And
Please.
if you know the comics, Hulk remembers Peter. Banner doesn't remember Peter.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a nice touch to that. That
Mm-hmm.
like Hulk was like, yeah, oh shit, it's Peter. Like we
Mm-hmm.
gotta take it easy. And then just decided to fall off a fucking building.
I was about to
Well, he didn't
say
really decide to. He kind of was low key forced to.
until Secret Wars, and this is even a pot like a maybe like a who knows he's going to be in Secret Wars. This might be realistically the last time we get to see Mark Ruffalo's Hulk.
It seems like they're kind of finding ways to bury him.
100%. And that's why I'm saying unless he comes back in Secret Wars or something, I don't foresee this Hulk being in the near future of the MCU.
Weirdly enough, I know we were touching on it. Like I could see him almost coming back like in a minor role similar to this in like an X-Men movie.
Yeah, maybe.
Because didn't
Yeah.
they wheel him off to the psych ward? They're like, we're gonna do further research on him.
Yeah,
And
and I've
like
heard
it
2 theories that he's either going to like the Raft military base where they're keeping Abomination, or he's going to the damage control headquarters, which appear in She-Hulk and Wonder Man.
mm,
And that's like a super security prison. Like it's huge.
yeah, because obviously super security prisons work out great in the MCU.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
But yeah, that always
No
that
one's
always
ever
goes
broken out of
swimmingly.
those.
Yeah, exactly. I did like it.
Mm,
Um, I thought it was funny since we're on this scene when
yeah.
she mind controlled Punisher.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "Good luck, Pete." And he's just carrying the bombs over to the vault.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck with that. Yeah. You're like, whoa, this guy's
I'm gonna
got
blow this shit
issues.
up. Yeah, well, this guy's got issues.
Yeah, 100%. That was so funny. I,
Also,
but go
I
ahead.
did not realize that
Mhm.
they were going to use Punisher at times as a comedic relief,
Oh yeah. Hmm.
which was kind of peak. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I didn't mind it.
I didn't mind it either, but it's like you take it with like a grain of salt, because it's obviously
Hmm.
not like the Punisher everyone's expecting the comics.
It's not the
Punisher's
Netflix
just
Punisher,
dry and
yeah.
cut. He doesn't give a fuck about anyone.
Yeah, but like in that vault scene where he's like, where he webs his gun to the wall and like he
Oh
kind of
yeah.
comes to, hey, was that my gun?
Is that my gun? Yeah. Yeah,
Didn't
dude.
expect that from that dude. But I just love it. I appreciate John Bernthal. Like
A
anytime
hundred
he
percent.
graces my screen, I'm just like, this is
I've
fucking awesome.
and I think I've told you I've never seen any of the Punisher shows or anything, so this is my first time seeing him play Punisher on the
Oh,
screen. So I thought he was
it's awesome,
phenomenal.
dude.
I thought he was
It's awesome.
phenomenal.
Yeah,
Um,
he puts in work in the TV shows. Like
one one
it's
hundred
almost
percent.
more like action. Like I don't know if you're familiar with like Reacher or something along those lines,
Yeah.
but it's kind of like that.
Hmm. Um.
Um,
I know. Shout out. Toby got a couple mentions in the movie. They
yeah,
didn't.
Peter
They didn't
too.
exact. They didn't exactly say Toby, but they were doing the whole organic website things. He's like, all
Hmm.
right, Peter too had these. He was cool. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's trying to fuck with him. It was honestly like a cool callback to the first Spider-Man. When he was trying to like learn how to use the organic webs,
Yep.
and like like Toby was like, "Go web, go,"
Hmm. That's
and
what
like all that, and
he
he was
kind
trying to figure it out. It was kind of cool.
he was kind of doing the little hand motions. I wish they would have went a little
Hmm.
more into that. I wish they would do a couple more hand motions, or at least he would go like "Go web, go,"
Yes,
like say that.
the like two more hand motions of him trying to figure out the organic webs would have done numbers. But I
Oh,
did pick up the hint that they were putting down. Life looks
100%.
like,
I was dying
whether
though when
they
he was
knew
like
or not.
squeezing the webs out and it was like oozing
He's
out of
like,
his wrist. He's like,
yeah. Dude,
and it,
I love how he just stumbled upon like he's like, oh fuck, Scorpion's at damage control. We need to get after this, and he's just like fumbling around. He doesn't know how to use them. Pulling up to the scene.
100%, 100%, dude. Or like when he's swinging MJ back after their first interaction, or their first like he's saving her from her
Mm-hmm.
apartment, and he's like, "Webb, stop!" He's got to like tell himself
Yes,
how to do it.
the learning curve that he
hmm
experienced.
100%. Which
Um.
I want to get your opinion on this, okay?
Okay.
I this is something I observed during the movie. I've observed Tom Holland's Spider-Man doing amongst all the other Spider-Men, and I think this is the one category I might rank Andrew Garfield as the best Spider-Man in is web swinging. The style of web
Oh
swinging. Because Andrew
yes.
Garfield does all the extra stuff, the acrobatics, the going through spaces he doesn't need to, just
Mm-hmm.
showing off, you know? And then Toby's got kind of the comic accurate Spider-Man swing where his body's just like, like he's doing the
Like a
no,
pendulum.
yeah, not too many flips. And then Tom Holland is kind of just like swinging, you know? He's just like swinging. He doesn't do
Yeah,
too much to
definitely
it.
no
He's
suave or like anything like that.
mm-hmm.
Like no added. Yeah. It's a weird thing to pick up on, but
Yeah.
a Andrew
Like
does definitely swing through the city the best.
100% he's doing all the flips, diving off high buildings. I mean, they all do
Hmm.
that, but like Andrew's doing all the extra stuff. Make it
I mean,
stylish, you know.
yeah, I think there was a couple cool scenes though, at least specifically to this movie with Tom Holland,
hmm
where but he like just likes falling, I think. Like free diving.
100%. Yeah.
Like he just loves jumping off buildings.
They
Which
need
I
to
mean, if I were
implement
Spider-Man, I'd jump off buildings too, like that.
like the glider wings for him then,
Ooh,
you
that'd
know?
be tough.
Yeah. hmm
Didn't he have that in one of them? Like in a scene? Or am I confusing things?
I feel like he did, but I don't know. I really
I'm
can't name
trying
it
to
off the
like
top of my head.
specifically call it out. Like it might have been in the second one. I don't remember.
hmm
But
But
I don't know, dude. The whole even the scorpion scene when Scorpion was at damage control, but it was really Jean Grey being Scorpion.
hmm
That scene got me riled up.
Oh yeah. And then Spidey goes full Spidey.
Oh my god, dude. Like it's nuts to me to think that like he's using a fraction of what he's really capable of on these street level villains.
Yeah.
Like he's like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna absolutely just fuck you up.
hmm
Like it almost like I know there's mentions of Andrew like doing it after Gwen Stacy died.
Yeah.
Just like that's what he was doing to motherfuckers.
hmm Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Yep. Which also, this is a small tidbit I didn't know about. At the end of the movie, when Spider-Man walks out of the hospital, he's like in the crowd of people, like they're like
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man, and the little kid looks at him and goes like this.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, that kid's being controlled by Jean Grey, and that's
No
Jean Grey
shit.
giving him the little like signal, like I got you.
Like I got you, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
I love that.
I
Dude,
saw that. I was
those
like, or actually, shout out to Grayson. Grayson told me that. I was like, hell
okay.
yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, okay.
hmm Which, to be honest, I took my girlfriend to see this movie yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
because she hadn't seen it, and she is not the biggest fan of this movie, if we're being real. She
No.
she has it ranked above Homecoming, but under Far From Home and No Way Home.
Far From Home's above it?
Yep, for her, yeah.
Okay. Like if you were
hmm
to rank the Tom Hollands,
hmm
it's third for her?
Yep.
Interesting.
For me, it's second. It's my second. I still think No Way Home is
Yeah.
just right there. Like it's kind of just, but that's just because they
Mm.
really played into the nostalgia bait and fanfare. Like
Right. I literally had that thought cross my mind and I was like, I gotta bring this up to Tom. I'm like, No Way Home, as much fun as we had, after seeing this, I'm like, was that just nostalgia porn?
Bro, literally, I feel like you gotta separate theater experiences from the actual movie. Yes, the theater experience plays into your experience watching the movie for the
Mm-hmm.
first time, Does it make it a better movie? No.
Right.
Because
I mean,
now seeing No Way Home like 3 or 4 times probably since we've seen it the first
right.
time, there are so many loopholes or like plot holes and stuff. It's not the best movie, you know?
It almost makes me want to go back and watch No Way Home after had recently watching this and be like, all right, let's judge this fairly. Because in my mind, I'm like, am I recency biased or is this nostalgia porn? Like, what's going on here in my mind?
Well, if we're being completely real, like, so there's some factors in the new movie, like the whole like are MJ and Ned getting their memories back aspect, you know?
The handshake at the end of the movie,
Yes, but then
that was a cliffhanger.
that was a cliffhanger, but it's like some people are interpreting it as literally a couple scenes prior before Peter leaves their apartment. MJ goes, "Good luck, Peter," and then Ned goes, "Spider-Man's name is Peter."
So you think it might have been him just realizing that that might be Spider-Man?
I think it's him putting two and two together, and his body just has the muscle memory from the handshake because he remembers doing the handshake with someone, just
Right,
not that it's Spider-Man or Peter.
exactly. That actually is one of the questions that I had,
Hmm.
like watching this movie was obviously the spell was to forget that Peter Parker was Spider-Man,
Yeah.
right? That was the preface of the spell.
Hmm.
So the one of the questions I had was why did Ned and MJ or like everyone forget like they just kind of forgot Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Like that part I didn't really understand. Like if they forgot Peter Parker was Spider-Man, like wouldn't they be absolutely jacked to have seen him at that party?
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Hmm.
oh hey shit, it's Peter. Like I knew him from school.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that
And
is
like
very
maybe
true.
like a separation of the sorts. Like it's like, okay, yeah, maybe like we got to know each other this way and that part. Like I get maybe like that, but just
Mhm.
forgetting him entirely is crazy.
Maybe it was the spell, the final spell, and I think this final spell in No Way Home was everyone forget Peter Parker.
Maybe.
I think that's what this final spell in No Way Home was. Because it like he already tried
Again,
the Spider-Man one, and then it like started leaking all the Spider-Man into the
backfired.
universe. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's
Um,
what it was.
that's the thing though, with if they do go the route where they are gaining their memories back, that nullifies No Way Home completely.
Yeah, it kind of shits on it.
That movie should not exist if that's the route they're going. That movie
I
is
hope
literally
not.
fanfare at that point.
Then it's 100% nostalgia porn.
And that would suck so much, dude. That would make that movie go down so much in so many people's category.
Because I remember the speculation that came out after it, and I think they kind of failed on how to build off of it. Like,
Hmm.
because I know Craven was a big thing
Oh yeah.
to come
Hmm.
out of that of No Way Home,
Yeah.
and they
Another
biffed
street
it.
level villain. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, well, if that
Hmm.
biffed, then they're not going to do it again.
Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure that is a Sony project, so it's in the same universe.
Hmm.
Which fucking I don't even know, dude. There's like I said, I love the movie. It's a great Spider-Man movie. I
It
think
was a
it's
good
Tom Holland.
movie.
I think it's Tom Holland's best movie. Just there's a lot of questions going into it going forward. If it plays out incorrectly, that would make No Way Home just tank.
Yeah, which it I hope they don't do that. But
Hmm.
no homo. Did he seem more jacked than usual?
Dude, this is I'm not gonna lie, a big critique I have about this movie. I think Tom Holland looks goofy in the Spider-Man suit. I think he's too beefy.
He was looking jacked.
He's too beefy and he's too short if we're being real. I think Spider-Man is taller and lengthy like a spider. And so
Yeah.
it just kind of now that Tom Holland's getting his character is like canonically like 22 in the MCU now. If he's
Hmm.
graduated high school, he's like early 20s.
Yeah, they're looking like just graduated college even.
Yeah, he's still looking like damn near fresh out of college. Or like right, like in college, you know. He's still looking young.
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like there needs to be a little more growth in the I don't know. He just like his top half looks good in the Spider-Man suit. Then you get to his bottom half and he's just got like these huge thighs,
Oh,
and it's like, okay. Just looks a little. little goofy.
I
Pause,
don't
but
know.
he's thick as hell.
I mean, maybe like it's not something I like had a gripe with. It's just like I noticed it, especially
Hmm.
in the scene where he's in the bathhouse with
Hmm.
what's her face, Florence Pugh. I don't know why I'm forgetting her name right now.
Oh
I know
yeah,
she's black and
Yelena
everything.
Belova, or
Thank you. I
Belanova
thought it
or
was
whatever. Yeah,
Yelena.
yeah.
But I was like, damn, he's kind of jacked.
Hmm.
Like, what are we doing? But
Yeah,
also to that point though, like if you were fighting crime relentlessly for 4 years, I feel like you'd kind of build some muscle just inadvertently. So
yeah.
maybe that checks out.
I mean,
I
I
don't know.
guess, yeah. I don't
But
like to me. I don't know. Andrew Spider-Man maybe a little too on the lengthy side. He's not too much, too many. I need someone that's like lean, muscular, you know. And I'm not saying that was Toby. I'm not saying
Tommy
that's
wants
Andrew.
Jacob Elordi as the next Spider-Man.
Yeah, but that would be too tall. He's too tall. You know,
Okay.
you got to have like someone that's like 6 foot, maybe 6'1". Jacob Lordy's like fucking 6'5".
That's fair.
Hmm.
But yeah, again, like it's not something I griped with. It was just something I just noticed. But
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like maybe it's also because he's wearing a suit a majority of this movie. He's wearing the suit a lot.
especially in the back half.
A lot. He's wearing the suit, especially the mask. But
Yeah.
maybe it's just because he's not in a CGI suit like I'm used to seeing him like in No Way Home and stuff and
hmm
the Iron Spider.
I'm glad that that wasn't really a thing. Like it seems like he just kind of went back down to the roots.
I mean, I
Even
guess,
though
but
he
it's
had Evie and in the mask and everything, kind of like Iron Man-esque, but it like wasn't like he's doing the fighting. Like he's not Iron Spider or anything like that. Like it's
yeah, I don't mind him having all like the AI Eevee and stuff because that's what Tony gave him. That was like the last one of the
hmm
last things Tony gave him was the AI. And the only thing I have a gripe with that I have is where is he getting all this technology and he's able to afford all this, you know?
like I said, I think it had to have been an inheritance somehow.
Yeah, 100%.
They're like, we're
Like
not going to include this in a movie because it's like dumb, but I think it's implied that he got something from
Pepper
Tony.
Potts just sends him like a
Yeah,
weekly
Pepper hooking him up.
allowance.
Yeah, she's hooking him up probably.
100%. Or he's like,
Also,
go ahead.
when did it become Evie? I remember from Homecoming it was Karen.
I think it was Karen. It was Karen when he had the suit, but then he got the glasses. That was Evie.
Mm,
He got the glasses in Far
okay.
From Home.
Yep.
Um, what is it? But
Interesting.
another thing though, I did see Punisher does have like active warrants for murdering people
Yeah.
and stuff, and they're just like damage
Duh.
control is like, nah, you're good, bro. Like just not even trying. And I've seen that maybe it's because they're just like it's kind of a shot at Punisher because like they say in the movies that like Spider-Man's like, dude, this is above your pay grade. Like, what are you doing here?
Yeah. Well, he also unloaded a clip into the Hulk, like a full ass fucking LMG clip into the Hulk, and he just did nothing but get annoyed.
I love that he's just like, "Ah," like shooting the gun.
Like the one
Just
thing of merit that he did was he blew up the grenade to buy like 5 seconds,
100%. And it
and
low
then
key
Tom Holland just started bitching him out.
yeah, and it like knocked Hulk like Smart Hulk back into Banner, you know? Like when he threw that like
Oh, that's
charge
right, it
grenade thing, he like
did.
threw it and shot it, and then it knocked him back into Banner. And then that's when Banner's like, "Oh, she broke something," which I think is like her
Yeah.
breaking that like fear wall that Rage Hulk had after he got his
Mhm.
ass kicked by Thanos in Infinity War.
Just pipe down.
Just got shit kicked in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
because
I'm
it
thinking,
seemed like it didn't even like really affect him too much. It like almost affect her control of his mind.
well, that's the thing I've seen in that scene. Jean Grey's having a trouble controlling Hulk because she's not just controlling Banner and Smart Hulk, she's also having to control Rage Hulk. And that's the third
Mm-hmm.
personality that kicks her out finally. She's like,
Yeah.
someone kicked me out, and it's fucking Rage Hulk, and then that's why he takes over.
God, that was like I said. I wish that he took off the chip and they just started wailing on each other.
100%, dude.
But I get for the plot like why they saved him taking off the inhibitor chip
Hmm.
like until when they did.
Yeah.
I get that, like looking back at it, but throughout it, I'm like, why don't you just dumbass just take off the chip? Shit's already hit the fan. Like you're
Yep.
good, even if you go crazy mode.
Mm-hmm.
But I get
100
why they kept it
100%.
because it was when he fought the what was it, the hand
Mm-hmm.
people, and he just went nuts on them.
Yeah. Which also, if you didn't know Damage Control was going to be the main villain from the beginning of the movie, I think you're kind of blindsided because I knew it off jump when they were like when he saw the hand walk in and they're like they work for us now. You're looking at you're looking at them
Mm-hmm.
only one-sided. We look at them two sides. We take what you see as a weapon and turn it to something useful. I'm like, okay.
That sounded villainous as fuck.
Yeah. I was like,
I don't know.
okay.
I was, I deadass was sitting there, and I was like trying to place Jean Grey, so like I wasn't thinking a lot during the beginning of the movie. I'm like, who the
Yeah.
fuck is doing this? Like I'm trying to like rack my brain to think of it,
Hmm.
and I was like, this guy just seemed evil from the jump.
100%. 100%. Mesker.
The VMAX. The fuck is VMAX? It's just a
Dude,
vent.
that shit pissed me the fuck off. Th-
I thought I was like, what am I missing? Like, did I miss something?
I mean, it was cool to tie, like, it's really cool for Jean Grey to tie in, you know, what happened to her sister, but I feel like you
Right.
got that from seeing her scrunchie sitting in that room.
Hmm.
Like, you see her scrunchie sitting there, and she's like, you haven't seen her in like over a year. You can only assume, you know?
Come on. Right.
Yeah. And then right before they start doing the testing, she's like, this is her legacy. We're going to honor her sacrifice. You didn't get it from that
Come
either.
on.
You had to see the vent and be like,
You
okay.
they told you multiple times.
Hmm.
Like what
For sure.
definitely like right in front of your face, like duh.
For sure.
I kept thinking of what it was a thing from the boys, but it was like some
Oh,
sort of like speed or something that they
oh,
took.
yeah. The temp V.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of what kept popping in my mind for some
100%. I
reason.
thought they were
I'm
going to
like,
like,
oh shit.
I thought it was something to
Like they
tie
got
in
some
like the
superhero
X-Men or
drugs.
something.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And
Nope.
it just nope. Vent.
Just a sticker vent.
You killed my sister.
Yeah. Oh my God. But dude, what like I said, I think you said 8.7?
8-7.
8.7. I said seven and a
I
half.
thought it was good.
I thought it was good as well. I didn't dislike it. I definitely enjoyed it in theaters for sure.
Soundtrack was pretty good.
Soundtrack was good. Shout out to Tame Impala.
Dude, I loved that.
That needle drop was so cold. And then they got Steve Lacy in there too. Steve Lacy was
Hmm.
on a song. Yep.
The hip Babuni.
Yeah. Yeah. Burnt. 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 Dude, I fucking love that. As soon as
That
that
was
came
so
on, I was like,
tight. Dude, I can tell you where I'm at, the entire theater went bonkers
yeah.
when Bad Bunny came on.
Oh yeah.
We were all
Oh yeah.
vibing.
Hmm.
But I don't know. Any lasting impressions? So I don't know if I got much more.
I don't think I have much more either. I I just know that
Actually, I
I
feel
I
like
kind of want to go
legally,
into where this lies into the GOAT debate for the
yeah,
Spider-Man.
let's give us a couple minutes because I think legally we have to talk about MJ finding the note.
Oh yeah.
I think we have to talk about that.
That scene, I personally really love that scene.
I think that they did it the best way they could think of, like the best possible way they could do it with that.
100%. 100%. Like her
Um,
being like, yeah, you have these memories, but the thing you wanted,
but
this
I have no
spell, it
idea.
worked.
Yeah, like you're not there.
Hmm.
Like I understand we might have had something, but there's nothing anymore.
No recollection of you. And like even playing back into when MJ was taken over by Jean, she's like, there are no memories of you in here. It is empty.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's how he found out. He's like, oh shit, I gotta go after the department guy,
Hmm. Yeah.
damage control guy. But yeah, and I think even it was fun
Hmm.
when she's like, hey, want to come up, talk with Ned? And
Oh
they were
my.
just booling.
Yeah. When they're building Legos and then she like shows them the picture that she's drawing, she's like, "You guys do look
Yeah.
like best friends, dude." I was like, "Oh,
It was like,
oh,
they're just chilling. Because he's like, so what happens when you gotta take a piss?
yeah."
Like, do you go to the corner store and rock a piss there? Or do you just say, fuck it, piss on a rooftop?
Probably the latter, bro.
Dude, I would say fuck it and piss on the rooftops. I
100%.
don't
Just
even care.
choose
I'd
a
be a douche
secluded
like
alleyway
that.
too, and just
Just be
have
like,
at
sorry,
it.
guys.
Have at it.
Just gotta do business.
For real.
You know how it goes. Um,
Yeah, dude. But yeah, that MJ finding the letter scene was
it was
amazing.
good. Especially knowing like she urged Punisher to go help him out.
Yeah, she's like, maybe he needs you
Like
just like you
I can
needed
lock
him
it down
in
here.
Staten Island.
Also, I don't know if you noticed this, but Punisher's hangout
Hmm.
kind of again, like I think they intentionally were putting in like certain like callbacks
Yeah.
because it reminded me a lot of the final scene with Doc Ock in Spider-Man 2. I don't know if
Oh, yeah.
that thought crossed your head in the moment, but that's what
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, "Oh shit, that kind of looks like where he was building the thing in the end of Spider-Man 2."
100% like on the dock.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I
I
just
was
now
like, "Oh
thinking about that.
shit."
That's a good call out.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got booby trapped in your shit.
I like I said, I haven't seen any of the Punisher shows, so I was like trying to ask people if that's like his hangout in the show at all.
That was a different hangout
Okay. So he just
than the ones
relocates
in the
then.
show. Yeah, he
Okay.
relocates pretty much depending. I mean, depending on the season,
Yeah, and they could
because
just be playing into the whole side that he is wanted, so he's in possibly
he's
just
always hiding out,
bouncing.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always hiding out.
Hmm. But all right, where are you putting this movie? Where does it affect your Spider-Man GOAT decision?
Um, I don't. God, I almost gave you a really political ass answer, and I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to be political.
Hmm.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's be. I honestly think like it could be recency, but are we talking all around, just Spider-Man, or like Peter Parker too?
I'd say all around, just
All
like
around,
your GOAT, your GOAT.
all around. I'm going Toby, Tom, Andrew.
So Toby still reigns on top for you.
I think Toby still goes just because it's just what I grew up on and knew.
I'm gonna wholeheartedly agree with you, bro. It's same order. I think that Toby just has a more complete series of Spider-Man. They got
Yep.
everything they needed to done in three movies, whether they were hectic or
Hmm.
not.
Yeah, and by hectic, you're just calling out the third movie specifically.
100%. But each movie has a separate arc and it's amazing, you know?
Yeah, and honestly, like a lot of this is just happenstance. Like I don't want to put Andrew third, but he
Hmm.
just happened to get fucked over and only have two movies. Like
Yeah, and the first one is barely redeemable, bro.
the second one's really good.
I would watch the second one tenfold over the first
Yeah,
one.
and the first one was just tough a
Hmm.
little bit to get through at times.
Yeah.
But also going back to the top two, I think for me it comes down to Toby was a better Peter Parker,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest. And like I said, I think I even said something about how Tom is as Peter Parker in this movie would play a lot into how I thought about it,
Hmm.
and he just wasn't.
Yeah. His Peter Parker was secluded alone and just Spider-Man.
Like, could you tell me in 100% confidence, like how much screen time was he actually like Peter Parker versus just not Spider Man?
Not a
Because that
lot.
was that version of Peter Parker. It was just not Spider Man.
Hmm. He was only Peter Parker when it was showing him in his apartment behind the scenes or when he was talking to Banner. And
Right.
he wasn't even like he kept going by aliases. He wasn't even being Peter Parker.
Yeah, he's like Maynor.
Yeah, Maynard and fucking he went as Ned when he
Ned
was
to talk to Banner, yeah.
yeah.
So like he wasn't even Peter Parker. So that's why I still got Toby at 1-1.
Yeah, dude, I agree. Toby's the GOAT.
Goated with the sauce.
Yes,
Steaming
sir.
Doomsday. I'm pumped for
Yeah.
that.
Yes, sir. Which I'll tie in I was preaching to you a little theory this morning, I think. With the Doomsday, if they're gonna have the Spider-Man fighting each other, I think it would be like
Yes.
how
It's
they'd
a
have
good
like
thought.
different arcs for the Spider-Man, Like
Mm-hmm.
how I feel like I hate to say it, but Toby would be the first one to go. He's the oldest. He's got the most experience. I think it
Mm-hmm.
would be like a kind of a sweet moment between him and Tom Holland. Either Tom Holland or Andrew's forced to kill Toby. They're like just fighting and they stab him with a pipe or something, or he gets impaled,
Yeah.
breaks his insides or something, falls from a great height. You know, Tom Holland's like holding him like, no, no, like I'm sorry. And then Toby does the whole like, it's okay. This was supposed to happen,
Yeah.
you know,
He's like,
and
my
then
time has come.
mm-hmm,
Like, you're gonna do a great job. Like, I'll give you the reins.
100%. And then Tom just
And
goes
then
ape shit on
his
Andrew.
eyes go black, and it's just, yep, bye, Andrew.
Yep. Gets absolutely demolished. I mean, Andrew could run for so long, but Tom Holland's
Yeah.
sniffing that shit out.
Yeah, just briefly, I want to emphasize how amped I was whenever Tom went black-eyed
Oh,
and
yeah.
just started wailing on motherfuckers. Like, that just
Mm-hmm.
got me fired up. But also going back to that, I think we both agreed that like if there is an actor that you have to die in their arms, it's probably going to be Tom Holland. He's really good
100%.
at having people die in his arms.
100%. I would say close second is the Gwen scene from TASM 2 with Andrew
Ooh,
Garfield. That's a very close second. Toby
yeah.
Toby unfortunately comes in third in that aspect, I think. The Uncle Ben scene.
Dude, that thought crossed my mind.
Hmm.
When MJ was mind controlled and then Jean Grey like sent her off the ledge on the building
Yep.
and Tom had to go get her. I was like, he learned from the best. He knows what to do here.
Yes, sir.
It's like he learned, he knows.
Yes, sir.
He's got to grab
100.
her and then break it. He
Hmm.
can't just.
Yeah, grab her and
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
yep. But dang, it's a good movie. I'm glad we get to
It was
talk some
so fun,
Spidey.
dude.
I'm
It
glad we
was
get to talk some
awesome.
Spidey, dude.
I felt
I'm
deprived.
yes, sir. It's nice that it is kind of refreshing that they're not necessarily using this film to tie anything in with the MCU. It's its
Right.
own thing.
I mean, they did tie in X-Men stuff, but a
For
lot of
sure.
other movies tied in X-Men stuff.
For sure. And
And
that's
I
what they
think we
use the end credit
started
scene for a
talking.
lot of times.
Right.
They'll put a lot in that end
Exactly.
credit scene. But this one was
I
just
thought
kind
it
of
was
like
gonna be
hinting
something.
that Spider-Man's going to be back. We don't know when, though. He's going to be back.
Yeah, and it very obviously was like it might not even be Tom Holland, but Spider-Man will be back.
100%. Which I don't know how I felt originally about watching the end credit scene. Like how you see the go zoom out from New York and just end up in space as a Spider-Man logo.
Yeah.
I wish it would have zoomed out. You see the one like in the US and then you see different Spider-Man logos popping up.
Yes, that would have been cool.
Yeah, or like a Miles Morales logo that's like black and red.
Oh my God, could you imagine if that's what they were teasing?
100%, dude. Oh my
I
God.
I mean, they did the political move of they're like, we're just gonna leave the door open for whatever,
Mm-hmm.
which is fair.
100%.
I get it.
Smart move.
Whatever. Yeah,
They're giving Tom Holland and Zaya a well-needed break.
they need it, dude. Zendaya needs a break. She's been acting her ass off.
100%. She got Euphoria, she got Dune, she got Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. She's got
Yep.
other shit. Wasn't she
Uh-huh.
in Odyssey?
I don't know if she was an Odyssey. Tom Holland is definitely an Odyssey.
Oh, well, where one goes, the other follows. She's in
100%.
she's in a project with Tom Holland or Timothy Chalamet every fucking year.
Yeah, 100%. Just some skinny white boy.
Yep.
All right, buddy. I think we should get into a little bit of our favorite segment here.
Yes, sir.
Weekly
You know what
reoccurring
time it
segment.
is. You know
Yes,
what
sir. You
time
know
it
what time
is.
it is. I think it's time we get into some Cryptid Corner. Jackson's cooked up a mighty
Turn those
fine
lights
Cryptid
off.
Corner for us today.
Yes, sir. I hope I got a good one.
Hmm.
I only had two stories. for
Yeah.
you today, Tom, but
Yep.
it's just because they're both pretty long-winded, and the second story I do have has like wrinkles in it to make it
For,
feel like more of a story.
for sure.
But we are going to be headed to southern Missouri,
Ooh.
northern Arkansas, the Ozark region,
Ooh.
because we are going to be talking about the Ozark Howler.
Ooh. I don't think I've ever heard of this one.
No, you haven't heard of the Ozark Howler, dude. This guy is fucking fascinating.
I'm
Um,
ready.
he's one of those more, if you see him, it's like a bad omen kind of thing, or
For
hear him,
sure. Mm-hmm.
because he's got quite the howl on him.
Okay.
Like, I'll kind of get into it, but as
Mm-hmm.
far as appearance goes,
Yeah.
he has a bear-like body, a
Ooh.
feline head, black shaggy hair, glowing
Mhm.
red eyes, and he's got horns.
Damn.
Um,
Do you know, are they like devil horns or like goat horns or
they're kind of more like a longhorn sheep kind of horns, I think,
damn.
or
Okay.
antelope
Hell yeah.
is how some people have described them.
Yeah.
But it's really known, obviously, in the name, the
Hmm.
Howler.
Yeah.
It's known for his howl,
Hmm.
which people describe as a cross between an elk's bugle, a wolf's howl, and a hyena's laugh.
Oh shit.
I was trying to find a good video to play it. Actually, you know what? We're gonna rip it. Give me 1 second here.
For sure.
Here, see if we
Did
can hear
someone use
this.
like AI to cook it up?
Did you get that one?
One more time. No,
Yeah.
I
There's a dude moaning at the end. I don't know. Well, it's fucking skin crawling.
for sure.
Um, yeah, yeah. I don't know. Like people will be like, "That's nothing I've ever heard of before."
Hmm.
Um, he's got an interesting story to him. Obviously, like he lived a pretty secluded life. I didn't hear any native legends
Hmm.
on him, which is always kind of interesting because usually with a lot of these, you'll hear some native legend.
Yeah.
Um, but allegedly, the first kind of documented encounter
Hmm.
was none other than Daniel Boone.
Oh,
Yeah, in the early 1800s.
wow.
It's up to a lot of speculation though, because there was a
Hmm.
lot of large cats in the area.
Yeah.
At the time where a lot of settlers were coming through, so they kind
Hmm.
of maybe just chalked it up to a large cat. But then,
Yeah.
unfortunately, due to a lot of like trying to settle,
Hmm.
they did go after a lot of these big cats, and let's just say they removed them from the area.
Damn.
Kind of up until the 1920s there.
Yeah.
So not a lot of sightings of big cats around the Ozark regions now. Like they're pretty rare. Like I think there's only been 14 mountain lion
Mm.
sightings since like
Wow.
2010 out
Hmm.
of there. But back to the Howler.
Yeah.
Most of the sightings didn't start until the 1950s, but a lot of them kind of were more audio based. Like they
Yeah.
heard the howl
Yep.
or they thought they'd saw something on the side of the road.
For sure.
Um, I'm actually gonna skip the order I'd put it down in.
Hmm.
We'll do the stories last. Oh God, I wrote down a lot on that. Where did I have this? Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. So in 1892,
Hmm.
there was an organization formed from like the Arkansas Wildlife Agency, something like that.
Yeah.
It was called the Order of the Hoo-Hoos, which a
Oh.
hoo-hoo is a different name that they used for the howler.
Hmm.
Um, they were believed to have worked with Teddy Roosevelt
Oh
even
shit.
to help prop up the national park system
Hmm.
in order to like protect and hide them
Yeah.
a little bit. Um, but another interesting theory, and I was going to get into this at the end, but I want to get into it now.
Hmm.
An interesting theory is so a lot of the settlers that went to the Ozarks area were
Yeah.
actually from Appalachia.
Oh, okay.
So they're saying that a lot of this legend surrounding the Ozark Howler kind of coincided with a lot of these settlers coming in, and
Mm.
a lot of them were moonshiners,
Yep.
and so they were, kind of doing their thing over there, which was not 100% legal.
Yeah.
But the red wolf was one of those kind of animals that was in the region that where
Mm.
its numbers were declining substantially.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people think the legend of the Ozark Howler came from these final remaining red wolves in the area trying to
Oh shit.
communicate with each other.
Hmm.
And it kind of took off from there. And the moonshiners kind of led them to be like, yeah, Ozark Howler, don't come into the woods. It might get you.
Hmm.
But we'll get into a couple stories here.
Bet.
So the first one, these two are both anonymous. So I just created names for them.
Yeah,
So the first one is a man and his wife. I'm going to call them Jeff and Sarah.
for sure.
We're out camping near Jasper, Alaska, or Arkansas.
Ooh.
Just got to their campsite. Jeff grew up in the mountains, so he's pretty
Yep.
familiar with kind of the area. Sarah wasn't, so she wanted to go take a hike,
Hmm.
go sightseeing, and
Yeah.
like there's plenty of, like that age area has like a bunch of caves and cool stuff like that. So they went and
Mm.
did that.
Yeah.
So they're out hiking for about an hour. They're like, all right, let's call it, turn back in.
Hmm.
And as they kind of did that, like shortly thereafter, when they turned back, they got to a pretty thick area of woods there.
Hmm.
Um, and so they had both kind of noticed something off to their right hand side. Um, they didn't know exactly what it was at the time because of the brush. So finally, when they got to a clearing, they noticed that the creature was still stalking them, and they described it as a large black creature. It looked similar to a bear,
Oh
however,
shit.
was kind of moving in a way a cat would stalk something.
So very slow and like low.
So yeah, low, nimble,
Hmm.
but it like had the body of a bear.
What the
So they
fuck?
kind of were like, "All right, let's get out of here." So they got back to the campsite, and Jeff was kind of reflecting about his time growing up in the mountains, and he's like, "I have no idea what to compare this to." He's like, "I've seen mountain lions, I've seen bears, like
Hmm.
I'm familiar with the fauna,
Yep.
and nothing I haven't ever seen."
Yeah.
So I don't know. They maybe chalked it up to a figment of their imagination, something like that.
Hmm.
Till about 2 in the morning, then when
Ooh.
they awoke to an absolutely bone-chilling howl. And he said the entire campsite heard it. There was a little commotion. They're following it. They
Hmm.
they were like, "Shit, was that what we saw earlier?" So they
Yeah.
kind of just remained silent and chill, and they hung around. Um, but the next morning they were kind of just waking up, getting around, moving around,
Hmm.
and a lady had came up to him and was like, "Yo, you hear that howl last night?"
Hmm.
And Jeff was like, "Yeah, no, and we heard it." And she's like, "Yeah, well, that was most likely the Ozark Howler. It's been rumored to be in this area right now. Like, there's been plenty of recent sightings."
Yeah.
And kind of upon hearing that, they're like, or Jeff was like wanting to hold out and be like, "Okay, that's probably a one-off, whatever." And Sarah's like the entire time, like, "Let's get the fuck out of here." So that's kind of what they did. They just got the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Um, that one wasn't a lot, but it was damn.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I can't imagine like most of these cryptids we've covered so far have had like some type of roar or howl they do that is just like bone
Hmm.
chilling. And this one being the howler, I can't imagine.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, like, listening back, like if we're able to get that audio in there. But
Hmm.
I mean, this one's notorious for its howling.
A hundred
But
percent.
also, it's like it sounds like it's very defensive about where it stays.
Hmm.
So like, if you're kind of in its area, it doesn't want you there.
A
And this
hundred
next
percent.
one was this next story I'm going into is fucking there's some twists and turns in here that's
Hell yeah.
wild.
Hell yeah.
Um, so this one came from a Reddit post back in 2013.
Okay.
Um, it's from a younger guy. We're gonna call him Logan. And when I say younger guy, I think he was like not even like he was just 16.
Oh, damn.
Um, so he's pretty young.
Hell yeah.
So,
Well, not hell yeah, but okay. Yeah.
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, hell yeah. He's 16 getting picked on by the
yeah,
Howlers.
oh
Oh, yeah,
hell
yeah,
yeah. Yeah, pedo question mark.
yeah.
But
Yeah, for real. Where's Chris Hansen?
so I went ahead and I just dubbed this guy Logan.
Hmm.
So he lived on a family farm in southeast Missouri. It was around
Yeah.
120 acres.
Hmm.
Wasn't doing good.
Yeah.
The farm was kind of struggling. So a lot of the times they got by based on hunting. And a lot of that responsibility fell on Logan. So he would, go around the farm, track game, mostly deer,
Hmm.
and fending off poachers. Because, I mean, like I said, that area, there's some not great characters walking around.
Yeah.
Um, so he was saying in this summer it was particularly rainy.
Mm.
Um, and he mentioned this old pickup truck that he had on the property that I think was actually blown up due to moonshining, like as a
Oh,
moonshining
shit.
accident.
Damn.
And it kind of was just off in the woods. And
Yeah.
he kind of used it as a landmark on the property.
Hmm.
Um, and he said one day he stumbled upon this truck and he had this feeling of being watched.
Hmm.
Um, and he said you could either, like, there's two ways you're being watched. One way is that you're being watched just like as a precautionary thing,
Yeah.
or you're being stalked
100%.
by something predatory. So he kind of ducked near the truck
Hmm.
bar. And he said that he caught a glimpse of what he thought he had seen, and he thought it was a deer. Wishful thinking. He's like,
Yeah,
okay, we got
for
a
sure.
deer, which is huge for them.
Yeah.
That could be a lot of food. But he said that he still couldn't feel this anxiety that he had. And he recalled a time where I guess when he was younger, he was in Wyoming,
Hmm.
hiking, and he said he had this strange feeling, and he just said, "Turn around, it's it's right there." And so he turned around and he saw a mountain lion kind of sneaking into the brush near him.
Uh-huh.
And so he kind of hung tight next to this truck. He's like, "Okay, we're just gonna chill." The anxiety feeling kind of went away. So
Hmm.
he ended up walking on. He got to a creek. Same feeling came over him. The turnaround, there it is.
Ooh.
And that's when he saw a man in a flannel
Hmm.
shirt and mechanical pants, like pants of a mechanic, who he's like, "Oh shit, that's a poacher." So he takes off after him. And the
Yeah.
man takes off too. And so he ended up losing him in the woods. Like he couldn't
Hmm.
find the guy.
Yeah.
And so he's like, all right, that's enough for the day. Let's just go home. And so when he got home, um, his mother was telling him, he's like, hey, if you heard anything, like a lot of these neighbors are reporting that they have had, cattle, sheep, family pets like dogs and cats just
Hmm.
turning up mutilated.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And so he's like, that's weird. And so he started, like, when he was going on these treks, to
Yeah.
take a rifle with him. He's like, just in case. And that's kind of around the time too he started noticing other tracks in the forest. And it
Ooh.
was not the tracks that he was looking for.
Hmm.
He said that they were very large sets in the front and back. Um, they kind of resembled the dogs.
Yeah.
Um, with it being wide in the front
Hmm.
or something. Hold on, what is my note saying? I think I just totally biffed that. But he said they kind of were like wide like dogs, but
Hmm.
they kind of resembled a cat's print, but there was no claw marks.
Oh, okay. So just like the paw.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, or that's what it was. So it like looked like a dog's, but there was no claw marks. That's what made it cat-like
Okay.
because
Yeah. Yeah.
cats
Yeah.
can retract their claws.
Yep.
Anyway, so 3 weeks go by after he starts noticing these tracks.
Hmm.
Or and also is right before hunting season.
Ooh, yeah.
So he's like, okay, we're getting close. I'm gonna start setting some feed for deer.
Yeah.
Look for tracks. Um, and so he actually took the same route from the last time that he saw the man in the flannel.
Yeah.
Um, so he's walking around. He gets past the pickup truck, and all of a sudden he gets to a thicket,
Hmm.
and he saw a freshly killed deer.
Mm.
Like, and he's like, oh, he's probably thinking like, damn, that would have been clutch to have been there in the future.
Yeah.
But behind it was a large black figure on all fours, and he said it's nothing like he's ever seen before.
What the
So
hell?
he's on edge.
Yeah.
So he started walking like sideways to try to like get around it. He's like, I'm not taking my eyes off this thing.
Yeah.
And he said with each step, this creature was letting out a low guttural purr.
Ooh.
So he kind of had his rifle ready to go
Yeah.
and like locked onto this creature. And so he said as soon as he got out of eyesight, he fucked off.
Oh
Like he
yeah,
took
100%.
off. He said he's like I've seen like I've been in eyesight. I've locked eyes with bears, mountain lions, the rest of them. I've
Yeah.
never ran, but this time was different. So then when he was booking it back, he came along the old truck,
Hmm.
and guess who was standing there?
Was
The
it the
man
poacher?
in the flannel.
Yeah.
And the man in the flannel was standing there, and he just kind of pointed. He's like, that way.
Hmm.
You got to take that way to get out. And so he went the direction the man was pointing, and he left the woods.
Hmm.
And he said he kind of looked behind him just to double check this thing wasn't following him. And he thought he was good to go. And he said as soon as he kind of came out of those woods, he heard that howl.
Oh no.
He heard it.
Dude.
So obviously he got back to his
Hmm.
house very like, shaken up,
100%.
and he started talking with his father. And his father said, he's like, that is the second time in my life I've heard that. The first time was 20 years ago. I was out chopping wood and ran out of gas on a tree that I just fell.
Hmm.
So he went back to his truck, and as he was refueling, he heard the howl, and he saw this large creature, on top of the tree he just fell, making that howl. And he just
Damn.
said, nope, put the chainsaw in the back of his truck bed, got in, just fucked off.
100%.
And yeah, and he said, both times Logan, I guess, recounted, after his dad told him that, and like after what had happened to him,
Hmm.
he had said for some reason he was hung up on the guy in the flannel,
Yeah.
and he noticed that he was wearing the same outfit like within like a month. So he thought
Mm.
he just said he's like the one thought that I'd run through my mind after that was no matter what, if you're dead or alive, moonshiners know the woods better than anyone.
Yeah.
That's what he kept thinking of.
Hmm.
So that moonshiner pretty much saved his life.
That's insane, dude. Holy
Yeah.
shit. What the fuck?
Dude, this is a freaky guy.
Yeah. Holy shit. Bro, I'm gonna be so super fucking scared anytime I go out into the woods now.
Yeah. Just as long as you don't stumble upon like a big cat on, over a fresh kill or something like that, you'll be good.
Yeah, dude, what the hell?
I don't know. I've always had it in my mind the Ozarks are like a hotbed for this kind of thing, like these kind of
Oh
things.
yeah.
Like obviously, like there's like the desert and the Appalachians,
Hmm.
but the Ozarks are low key like they got shit going on over there.
For sure. For sure. Yeah. Dude, that's fucking nuts, dude. I'm just baffled. Like that dude, I'm like this shit just like is so it's hard not to believe in it, this type of
Hmm.
stuff, and just have like an open mind towards this stuff.
Right. I mean, like I'd love to think I got a really open mind about this, but I would say for the ones that we've done, this one has been the one I've been most skeptical on,
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
for sure. What
Um,
what necessarily makes you skeptical about it?
I think it's mostly misidentification.
Yeah.
Because as I was looking into it, like there's a lot of historical records that show like that there were very large cats in the area, like
Mhm.
mountain lions and panthers and like other
Yeah,
large cats.
for sure.
Um there people could just be like, and obviously like I said in the beginning, like there's only been like 14 mountain lion sightings. Like who's to say that like an anomaly like Black Panther isn't roaming around and like
A
that's what
hundred
people are
percent,
seeing.
dude. Just this massive fucking panther or something.
Hmm. And I mean, a lot of times too, I think a lot of people hoax it,
Yeah.
which kind of kills the story a little bit too. Like they're like,
Hmm.
"Oh, I found the Ozark Howler," and it's just like a Photoshop picture.
Yeah.
Or like, I actually saw a couple where it was very like, I I still like we're new with this AI stuff, but it seemed like AI,
Yeah,
you know.
for sure.
Um, but yeah, I mean, it's just the early on stories that
Hmm.
get me. But also the Ozarks, like I know that they have a lot of paranormal activity.
Oh yeah.
And there are some thoughts that are like, okay, well, I think people just say this about anything. They're like, well, what if it's demonic?
Yeah, a hundred
It's like
percent.
hard to refute it. It's like, yeah, well, what if
Yeah.
it is?
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
then?
Hmm. Because
Because I
that
think there was,
when you're getting into the spirits and demonic and stuff, it's such a gray area.
yeah, I happened briefly stumbled upon like a story where it was like, there was a church in the Ozarks that had like, I guess, a rendition of the Ozark Howler on like the stained glass window, and
Oh
no one
yeah.
had issues with it. And
Hmm.
so like they got a new pastor and he had an issue with it, so he knocked it down.
Hmm.
And I guess very shortly thereafter, the church caught fire, and people were like, "It's connected.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
connected. It's the Ozark Howler burned down our church."
yeah. When
But
realistically, it could have just been an enraged citizen of the community, throwing a.
they said it was a nearby hotel fire that ended up spreading.
Oh yeah.
Like
Okay.
that was documented.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, like no big police reports or anything I found, but I just
Mhm.
know the Ozarks are weird.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of shit going on in those mountains and hills and the
Hmm.
hollers.
Yep.
So I wouldn't be surprised. Like, yeah, you know, why wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
what was it? Yeah, no, I've heard some in other stuff, but it's mostly like more ghosts and stuff like that coming out of there. So it's like,
Hmm.
why not have a cryptid?
Yep. Yep. Like a little sidebar. I know my girlfriend's parents are going to the Apostle Island soon in New Orleans. And I know
Ooh,
New Orleans is famously very haunted.
very
Which
haunted.
last time they were there, they actually went on like a haunted bus tour and they like brought him around and showed him like all the alleged haunted places. And apparently my girlfriend's mom
Shit.
didn't like it very much because it was creeping her out. But it's very
Well, I
like
mean, yeah, that's the whole fucking point of a haunted tour.
100%. It's
That's
so it was so like rich in history, It's just like
yeah, that'd be
something you
awesome,
and I
dude.
would definitely enjoy.
I would love that.
Hmm.
Nola's definitely on one of my like. I really want to go there places
100%.
for like
See
everything.
see what all the fuss is about, why Alvin Kamara decided to hang around there. Yeah.
There's got to be fuss there, dude.
Yeah.
Kind of. I always think of for some reason, the Scooby-Doo episode where it's like the Civil War brothers for some reason in New Orleans of all
Oh yeah.
places.
Yeah.
And it's just, yeah,
Yep.
because it's Mardi Gras. See, I
Hmm.
think I just want to go do that.
Oh
I want
yeah.
one night of Mardi Gras and then we're ghost hunting.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That's what we're
And
doing in NOLA.
every year at Mardi Gras, don't they name like like an honorable king? It's like it's called the King of Bacchus.
Uh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, because so one of the podcasts I listened to called This Is Important. It's a bunch of
Yeah.
actors. One of them got crowned the King of Bacchus at Mardi Gras like 2 or 3 years ago. And he was there with like Anthony Mackie and they were just getting lit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, it sounds litty.
Hmm.
I just always remember the dude. It's like a 50-year-old dad.
Hmm.
Like Thinking with My Dick by Kevin Gates.
Oh yeah.
He's just
Yeah. He's got the
I'm
tumbler.
just thinking with my dick. And
The
he
tu
had mad beads on,
he
dude. He
yeah,
was up to something.
that dude had motion.
Yeah. And it's just like someone's stepdad
Yeah, for
out there.
real. For real.
No, that'd be such a fun thing to experience.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
Just heading
Yep.
down to NOLA for Mardi Gras
Oh yeah. Go on the haunted tour.
haunted tour.
Yes, sir.
Just go
But
to Coach O's stomping grounds, like the whole
oh yeah.
Cajun vibe.
Oh yeah.
Like I was the Ricky Bobby coach. That,
Oh yeah. Yeah. We live in Boston today.
Coach O. Like
Yeah.
I just assumed that I would see Coach O, but I know he's in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
But like if I went to New Orleans, I just assume I'd see him.
Yeah. We
See
gotta go.
where he at.
We gotta go see what the Mud Dogs are up to.
Yeah. Remember when Bobby Boucher came back from the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl?
Yes, sir. Uh, but
Good stuff.
yes, sir. You got anything else for this week's episode, my guy? Yeah.
Not much more.
No, I think we covered all our bases for this week at least.
Hmm
Lots
Had a
going
lot to
on.
talk about.
Lots going on with the MLB trade deadline that's up now. Still
Hmm
some motion going around the NFL. We'll probably get into more of that as the weeks come on. Season gets
Yep.
closer.
I
College
think
football is getting ready to ramp up as well.
I saw 10 days, I think, until the Bears' first preseason game. So
Yes, sir. We're getting so close, dude.
we're
So
getting there.
close. Shout out to
Yep.
Spiderman
Well,
Brand New Day for carrying this week.
yes.
The kush, double cup, full of drink. I get so damn trippy, in my mind, I go blank. The top 10 get hot rappers, number one is my rank.